Today's the day. Let's talk about extensions. I knew you were going there because my TikTok girls, you're sassy. And I like it. My extension journey started because I had ridiculously damaged hair. Ridiculously. To the point that when you took a look at the back of my hair, which was probably about this long at the time, it was jagged. It looked like a broom that had been used in a barn, run over, and then put in a closet for 50 years and pulled out again. Like, my hair was really bad. So then I started my extension journey, and I started with those keratin tipped extensions. They were awful. I hated everything about the process. They were super expensive because you buy the extensions, you actually have to have them re-tipped. You just had to rebuy the hair. So by the time you were done with the extensions and the re-tipping and the hair, it was just ridiculously expensive. Not to mention, I hated putting my hand through my head and just feeling those little nubbies everywhere. And every time she took them out, it just freaked me out that you would have these like clumps of hair. Turns out they damaged my hair even more immeasurably, and left my hair worse than when I started the extension process. Fast forward to my current hairdresser who put me on tape-ins, which were a lot better. I think they did a lot to really, help me get to where I am now with the sew-in extensions. But the tape-ins were just kind of hard to manage because you'd wash your hair, and as you wash your hair, the tape would loosen up. So you have to go in and you have to actually do some maintenance to it. So I did the tape-ins. Again, I didn't like that, like, wherever you went, you could find, a tape-in. So you never actually felt like you could actually touch your whole scalp and really get that kind of geography on your head to be able to feel like, okay, this is still my hair with just a little bit of zhuzh in it. Fast forward to today, where I actually have 2 rows of sew-in extensions. I used to have 3, but now my hair is so much thicker, which hopefully you guys have seen my hair thinning videos. Hair is so much thicker that I only put in 2. Otherwise, it would just look fake and not very natural. And I love them. You can really get your hair and your fingers in there. You really feel like you really have the whole geography of your head. I ask my hairdresser to put them in nice and low because I have enough hair to really cover at this point because my hair has gotten so much thicker with everything that I've been doing, which I've fully shared with you. My preference is 1000% the sew-ins. This is part 1, which is my extension journey. And part 2 is going to be caring for my extensions and caring for my hair and just trying to keep it healthy. And getting a lot of questions on how to care for the extensions. I actually buy these maybe once a year. And I would actually say it's just because I'm a bit of a fanatic. I could probably extend it even more because I take such good care of them. So if you're thinking about extensions, those are your options. And I mean, obviously you could always do clip-in extensions, which I did for a long time when I really needed it. But at this point, it's completely optional for me where I really get that, that beautiful long glamour. Like I've said in other videos, my hair is actually pretty long, and all the hair that I've generated over the last year is really kind of coming in nicely. So, it'll be soon that I might go even down to 1 weft. But that's been my journey, and that's where I am. I think I'll always have some level of extensions just because I like that little bit of extra, because if you've been following me for a while, I do tend to do everything a little bit extra. Hopefully that's been informative for you guys. If you have any questions, I try to get to all the questions. Sometimes I miss a comment here or there. But if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to get you guys in the right direction.